After browsing through articles of information and trailers about Devil May Cry 5, I've concluded that Vergil will have great importance to this upcoming Devil May Cry entry. We don't yet 100% know how Vergil's role will play out in DMC 5, but the rudimentary evidence illustrates that Vergil will have a role in it. Firstly, Capcom confirmed 3 mainly playable characters, and it only makes sense that all 3 of them will have a narrative connection to Vergil. Dante's the most obvious example among those 3, and Nero's a close second. However, the third one's a newly playable character, and we don't yet fully know what's his narrative connection to Vergil. Nevertheless, this third character nominally goes by V, and that's not a cute coincidence. For that matter, V symbolizes the first letter in Vergil, and Roman numeral for 5. It's also worth noting that Vergil's twin brother Dante goes by a 5-letter name. It's also not a cute coincidence that Capcom decided to compound 3 mainly playable characters for Devil May Cry 5. Even prior to Devil May Cry 5, the number 3 itself always carried great importance to Capcom's Devil May Cry series. Firstly of all, the series' very name goes by a 3-word compound. Reason number 2, Devil May Cry 3 functioned as a backstory expansion. Reason number 3, V symbolizes the 3rd letter in Devil. The number 3 constitutes an odd number, and if you take a look at odd-numbered entries to Devil May Cry, you'll notice Vergil always has a key role. He had a key role in Devil May Cry 1 and Devil May Cry 3. Going by this numerical pattern, Vergil will have a key role in the upcoming Devil May Cry 5. Another thing that N symbolizes the 3rd letter in Dante, but also the 1st letter in Nero, the 1st letter in Nilo, and the number 2 letter in Angelo. Those who've played Devil May Cry 1 already know that Nilo Angelo's a corrupted Vergil. I brought this up because there's a kinship triangle involving Dante, Nero, and Vergil. Dante's the twin brother of Vergil, and Nero's the male offspring to Vergil, which means Nero's the nephew of Dante, and Dante's the uncle of Nero. Prior to Devil May Cry 5, Vergil occupied a key role in previously 3 numerical entries to Devil May Cry. Paradoxically, 2 of them played out as odd-numbered entries, but one of them's an even-numbered entry. That even-numbered entry's namely Devil May Cry 4, the same entry that introduced Nero. All of this said, I'm optimistic that Devil May Cry 5 will be an epic, high-quality dot connector to Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you for taking the time to watch this information-rich video, and please drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for even more content about video games, because this party's getting crazy.